Now you're going to begin adding coils to your base to create your coil pot. Every time you attach a coil, you need to make sure that you score and slip it. This is a really important step. Although the clay may stick as you're building while it's wet without doing this, once your clay is fired in the kiln, it shrinks slightly. So if you do not score and slip and attach your coils, they will pop apart and you will not have a coil pot anymore. It's really important once you've attached that first coil that you also blend it. You can see how I'm pinching this coil to the base. You should even see some slip kind of squeeze out as you're doing this. This will ensure that that first coil is attached well and you have a strong base to start building your piece. As you start to add more coils, you're going to want to look at your sketch to see what types of coils you need to add. Will you be adding straight coils or decorative coils as you go? Again, making sure you're scoring and slipping. You can use many tools to do score and slip, a fork, a cleanup tool, the serrated rib, whichever you prefer, but making sure that you score that clay up and add the liquid slip as a glue to secure your coils to one another. I am continuing to add coils to build my piece up. Generally from the base, you want to add 2 to 3 coils before you start adding any decorative coil work. When you are scoring and slipping, make sure you're smoothing as you go, compressing each coil together so that they're sticking to one another. Score, slip, blend. Repeat that process every time you add a coil. As you are building up, you're going to want to smooth your coils together on the inside. Using the back of a wood tool works best for this. You can see I'm actually scraping the clay up and blending those coils together. This will not affect the design of the coils from the outside of the pot, but it will strengthen and secure your attachments so that your piece will be nice and well put together. After you smooth the inside, you also want to clean up the outside coils. You're going to see here that you can possibly see some of your score marks, and so using slip in your finger to smooth these out is one way. You can use the cleanup tool to kind of clean in between those coils, scraping away any excess clay or score marks. But a tool that works really, really well for this is actually a dull pencil, colored pencil or number 2 pencil, because it just leaves a very nice clean edge as you smooth together your coils. You're going to start building designs for your coil pot, and it's best to do this off of the piece. So here you're going to see I'm making some clay coils, coil snakes, and I'm going to make a series of these, and this will build the first band of decorative coils that I will be attaching to my pot. The reason why it's easier to do this off the pot than on is because you're going to be able to build it to be stronger, and then when you attach it as a band, it's going to be nice and secure. So here I am making my little coil snakes. I will score and slip these to one another, and then also use a coil on the bottom and the top of this to strengthen this design. You can do this for any kind of designs, not just the coil snakes, but you can do this for a ribbon of clay, a twist, any decorative type of design you plan to do. So here you can see I have measured my piece. You would make this the length or the diameter of the piece that you are building on top of, so the coil. But I'm going to just be scoring and slipping these together, making sure I get all the edges, pressing those as I go. Once you've scored and slipped all elements together, the decorative piece as well as the top and bottom coil, on the back side of this, you're actually going to smooth all of this together, just like you do the inside of your pot. Once again, this will make sure that all of your attachments are nice and secure, and when you go to attach this to your coil pot, it will be very sturdy and your pieces won't pop apart. But you can see on the front side, your designs still are there. You do need to clean them up and revise them using, again, your finger, a dull pencil, the cleanup tool. But from the back, they're nice and secure. So this way, when you attach it to your other pot that's in process, it's going to be very stable and hold its shape and hold its design. When you go to attach your piece, you may see as you start to bend it to curve around that it starts to pop apart. That's okay because you have blended it from the back. So just make sure that you are still, as always, scoring and slipping and attaching this well, and then reinforcing any seams that need additional support or structure. Sometimes it's best to do half and half. In this demo, I just made it be half the distance, but you would want to create that band long enough to go all the way around your coil pot as you are adding that. This is a nice way to do it as well off the pot because it gives you instant height and will help you build your piece and show progress very quickly.